What's going on, everyone? It's Corey here from the Break Evens, giving you another FPL video today. Game week 7 done a lot better round for me because I had Saka captain. So for those who went Haaland, unfortunately he blanked. I had a feeling he'd blank, that's why I went Saka. I also thought Saka had the better fixture, and it worked out for me. So I had a better week, and I jumped a whole bunch of ranks, which is great. But now we're at a second international break, so no FPL for 2 weeks. So this video is just strictly um, how I went last week, my thoughts on the early transfers. People who I might look to target. Um, and next week or the week after, whenever it is, a couple of days before game week 8, I will do another video basically on what my transfers are and my thoughts on that. So this is just strictly last week and some early transfer target news. But before we get into that, we've got to go through the social. So don't forget, you can find me on Twitter/X at BreakEvensPod, on Facebook, The Break Evens, and of course on here, YouTube, The Break Evens. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe on all of those for all FPL, AFL, BBL, NBL, NFL content, all of that, all on Twitter and Facebook mainly. AFL Super Coach and FPL, of course, is on YouTube. All right, that's done, dusted, out of the way. Let's get into how my team fared last week. So here we have it, 66 points. As you can see on the right there, overall rank 1.1 mil. So I was in the 2 mil last week. So I've jumped a mil, which is great. A million ranks. Very, very happy with that. I was hoping to do that the week earlier as I was wildcarding, but we know that it was the best week to wildcard, but everyone blanked. Basically. So 66 this week. The average was 46, so I got 20 points over that, which is great. And that was all because of my captain choice. So let's go through how my team fared. So I'll go with goalkeeper and defense. Edison, it's slightly annoying. They won 3-2 against Fulham, so he conceded 2 goals. So basically, he got the 90 points. 2 goals conceded is a -2, so he scored 0, which is annoying because you pay 5.5 mil for someone to score 0. So that's potentially something I need to think about there. Rico Lewis, again, 3-2. He got an assist, though. So he played the 90, got an assist, 2 points off for goals conceded. And no bonus points. So 4 points. It's best of the worst bunch, basically. Saliba, they won 3-1. So clean sheet wipe, which is annoying. 90 minutes, no bonus points. Pretty straightforward there. Yeah, the fact Southampton scored is very frustrating. Trent Alexander-Arnold, 1-0 win, 90 minutes played, so got the 2 points. Clean sheet there, and he got 2 bonus points as well. As you see, 0.48 expected assists, so he was putting the ball in there just enough. And 0.54 expected goal involvement. So was really on the ball, making the right passes. Just the finishing wasn't there, unfortunately, but a clean sheet. You love to see it. And Pedro Porro, I was 50-50. Do I start him in this? A 3-2 loss, played the 90, 3 goals conceded, no bonus points. Means he scored one pretty simple. So defense was not great at all. But what was great was most of my midfield. So I went a 4-3-3 this week. And we'll start with Semenyo, who blanked, unfortunately. 1-0 loss against Leicester, but he played the 90 and a goal conceded. So he doesn't lose any points there, because if you could concede 2 goals, you lose 2 points, or 1 point. I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2 because Edison scored 0. So yeah, unfortunate that they conceded, um, and didn't look like going off the expected goals or assists. Didn't really have a great game. I didn't watch the game, unfortunately. But yeah, not great there, and a tough run coming up for Semenyo. Brian Embuemo, though, 5-3 win against the Wolves. Played 90, scored a goal, 3 goals conceded, which means he does lose a point. And he got 1 bonus point as well. So, an attacking return, 8 points. You'll take it. You will take it. And some decent fixtures coming up as well for him. And I captain Saka 3-1. Would have been a little bit more if they didn't concede, but played the 90, 1 goal, 2 assists. And yeah, the 1 conceded and a 3 bonus points for a total of 16. And as captain, that is 32. So if you think that's basically half of my team, um, of my team score was just Saka. So I think that was the real difference this week. And yeah, I just thought Arsenal against Southampton, it was better than Man City against Fulham. So it is what it is. I took a little bit of a risk and it paid off. Let's move to the forwards, which was not great, except for Dominic Solanke, who played the 90 and got an assist in the loss to Brighton. So 3-2 loss. An assist is great, even though expected assist was 0.29. He's still got it, though. That's all that matters. And no bonus points, unfortunately. But the 5 points, I will take it. Haaland, just the 2. A 3-2 win. So City scored 3 goals and he wasn't involved in any of them, which is very strange. No bonus points, no clean sheet because he's a forward. So, but you look at these next 3 games, it's looking pretty tasty for Haaland. And Calvert Lewin 0-0 played the 90, didn't really get near it, no bonus points. This has been a little bit of a waste in the wild card. If you if we look at the history, when I got him in Gameweek 6, so Crystal Palace, he didn't score, so he blanked for me. He scored 1 point because did he get a yellow card? Yeah, he got a yellow card. Newcastle, I knew it was a tougher matchup. I probably shouldn't have started him, but I decided to. Didn't get near it. Now we look at the fixtures: Ipswich, Fulham, Southampton in the next 3. Surely he scores, but he's someone potentially on the chopping block. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to see what happens in the international break, but he's blanked twice for me, which means I usually move someone on. That's not a primo. He's obviously a cheaper option, but these 3 games look great. West Ham aren't great defensively. Brentford depends on the day. Then United, then Wolves, and then I'll definitely get rid of him here. But this looks so good, so I'm actually not sure what to do, which is a little bit frustrating. Rodgers on the bench against United played 90 and got a clean sheet, so 3 points. So really, it was Rodgers for Porro was the one that I was sort of eyeing off. So I lost 2 points there. So that could have been 68. Aina, I was never having against Chelsea. 1-1 draw, played the 90. No bonus points. Was never going to have him. And Smith Rowe against City, I knew was going to be a bad one. He only played 25 minutes because he didn't even start the game. So pretty sure the manager just, it's Manchester City. We'll rest him, give him some minutes if we need it. He came on, got a point, but I wasn't expecting anything there. So that's that. We'll quickly look at Wolves, Bournemouth, Chelsea, West Ham, Bournemouth, United, Arsenal, West Ham, Wolves, Ipswich. So my early thoughts is definitely Captain Haaland and Vice Captain Saka, which has already happened. Rogers against Fulham, Aina against Crystal Palace, and Smith Rowe against Villa. So I would probably go Rogers for Semenyo right now. Put him at the end. I do like Smith Rowe. Do I like Smith Rowe against Villa? Potentially. Um, but I'm pretty happy fixtures. Got Chelsea, Arsenal. So um, you're really just holding. Well, I'm really just holding Trent through this period. Arsenal, City, Newcastle, and even Chelsea there. You're just hoping for a clean sheet. Chelsea's defense is terrible, so he could get a return. Chelsea's attack is really great at the moment. So do they keep a clean sheet? They have been the best defensive side so far this season. So I think they should be okay. And apart from that, I'm probably going to go in to keep it. Now, I get into the break evens league and then end the video because, as I said, this was going to be a quick one. What do I have in the bank? Do I keep Edison? I have 3 free transfers as well. So, um, Onana, what are their fixtures like? Could go Onana. I don't like Manchester United or their defense. Raya, so look, 1, 2, 3. The last 3 games, they haven't kept a clean sheet. They got Bournemouth and then 3 tougher games, but then it really opens up. Do I go Raya? Maybe, maybe. Probably not going near Newcastle at this stage. Forest with Sells, if I want to go a bit cheaper, some great fixtures, but then, it's just putting that out there. Pickford with Everton could be the go. 4.8 mil. Ipswich, Fulham, Southampton, West Ham, Brentford, United, Wolves. Could look at Pickford if I wanted to do that. Henderson with Crystal Palace. Do I want to bring him back? No. I'm going to say no there. I'm not going Leicester. You got Edison there. I'm not going Ivacaro, by the way. Martinez, I'm probably not going there. Fulham, no. Brentford with Flecken would be another one I could look at. Some 50-50s there. And that's really it. So just for this sake, we'll put Pickford in. All right, happy there. So I've got 3 free transfers if I want. Now, 8. Let's sort by price. 6.8. So I can get Eze again. I don't know. Fixtures like not yet. I want them in 12. Madueke, I'm not going near Chelsea. Their fixture starts to get tough here. So sorry, not going near Chelsea. Good next 4 fixtures. Do I want to play Pep Roulette? Probably not. Newcastle with Harvey Barnes, not going near. Not going near those 2 either. Grealish, no. Rice. Bailey Villa, no. I already established that. Injured. How about Kudus for West Ham? Nope. Staying away. Probably don't want to go with Tottenham. Not going Hechan this week. Well, I could if I wanted to, just because Semenyo would have been my bench player anyway. So could look at Wolves, start getting some Wolves players in. Is there anyone else at a cheaper price that I'm probably going to? McNeil, you look at his points. He's been scoring more than Calvert-Lewin. Do I keep Calvert-Lewin? That's the big question. I'm probably not taking a punt on McNeil there. I'd probably look towards a Wolves player. Just quickly, anyone else here that I'm really looking at? Probably not. So I reckon my best bet, if I wanted to, would probably be looking at He Chan. How much is Cunha? Or is Cunha a forward? Cunha's a forward. So let me just have a look at if I want to get rid of Calvert Lewin, which I think I'll probably keep him at this stage. I'll just go He Chan here. Where's search here? So we'll put He Chan in here for now. And then I'd have 6.7. Is there anyone there that I really would want at 6.7? So by price, 6.7. So there's Cunha there. Obviously City this week, so probably not this week. Wood could go Chris Wood, but again, Calvert-Lewin for Chris Wood. Is it worth it? Probably not. And Brighton, I could look to get in very, very soon with Welbeck. So I think Calvert-Lewin probably stays. So my only changes at this stage would be potentially Edison. But again, if you look at City, they have Wolves, Southampton, Bournemouth, Brighton. So I'm probably keeping Edison there, if I'm being honest. So restore there. And then I'd have exactly 6.1 for the midfield. Wanted to. And if I did that, he would be on the bench this week, and I'd go Saliba, Arnold, Lewis, Porro in with Mbuemo, Saka. Then I'd have to choose between Smith Rowe and Rogers because I'll be playing a 4-3-3 and then those three up top. So those are just my. But in international break, anything could happen. People could get injured, and things could change. So that is how the team is at the moment, looking towards game week 8. We got deal with Alice in Chains has hit the lead, 528 with a big 77. Nevitz with Chelsea, Chalbai has dropped down. Matthew with Oh No Not Again has found a little bit of a 66 and he's now caught up to those two ahead of him. It's just, can anyone catch deal with Alice in Chains? So, and yeah, as you saw, I'm like 79th, but I'm clawing my way back. Don't you worry. So that's going to do it for today. So thank you all again for watching and listening. There will be a video a couple days before. I believe it's the 19th is when it's back. So what's that? It's 11 days away. So the Thursday or Friday before, so the 17th or the 18th, look out for a video. I'll be going through my transfers and my thoughts on who to bring in, who to sell, what happens in the international break. So keep an eye on that. But in the meantime, make sure you hit up the socials. So at Breakevens Pod on Twitter/X, the Breakevens Facebook page on Facebook, and here on YouTube, the Breakevens. Like, follow, subscribe on all of that for all your fantasy content. So once again, thank you all again for watching and listening. And until next time, it's bye for now.